Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, and Happy New Year. This is Johnny V coming at you with another video. And even though we're almost through our first month of the year, and videos have been a bit thin, but guys, I hope you all had a good Christmas and a New Year break. And yeah, starting on with an unboxing. Actually, this is a gift that was given me just previous Christmas from a friend of my auntie who lives down south of Tasmania. It was part of her friend's father's collection of Dinky, Corgi and some Matchbox cars and a couple of assorted other things. And I just thought I'd like to share with you guys and also acknowledge Gay for giving those to me to show and enjoy. So guys, this will be the unboxing of those things. Hang on. Alrighty, we've got, it's quite an assortment actually, and quite a number of vehicles. So I'll just go through them as I grab them out of the box. They'll be all random, but they're all here. We'll start with this guy, the little Oxford miniatures. And it's a, well, there you go, $8.95. Austin Taxi, and it's in 1/76 scale. Just a little cutie. Really nice little model. Here, this gentleman, his name was Ray, and he was a model railroader at some time too, apparently, according to his daughter, when she told me about these. So there will be mixed scales. There's we're going to have all sorts coming through. So we've got another one, little Morris. Yep, Morris Minor. I'll open it up for you. And again, railway scale of 1/76, which is about HO scale. But these are just absolutely beautiful. Absolutely mint, as will be a lot of the other bits and pieces to come. I don't know how long this video is going to go for, guys, so we'll just bear with me and we'll get through them. Right, we've got a little, well, I would say that's, I don't know if it's going to get visible. We're going to be able to see that. It's, anyway, it's a number 4 Triumph 2000, made in England, so I'm assuming that would be Triang. Little plastic railway model car, so that's quite a cutie. We'll step up. Oh, here we go. We've got a Dinky Toys light transport, made in England by Leslie Meccano, a little aircraft. And it's obviously missing its wheels and its props, but just a nice little die-cast aeroplane. Something totally different and random. We'll step up. We've already, here we go, we've got Matchbox Ferrari F40. There we go, 1/59th scale. Yep, Matchbox Ferrari F40. Matchbox in that must be International Limited, made in Thailand, 1988. Absolutely mint. I think that's the one that Tom Selleck drove in Magnum, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yep, I'm not a Ferrari guy, so it's not a big deal. Oops, crunch. And here we have another London Taxi, still in the box, although this one I think has seen a bit of play action at some time. So I'm assuming grandkids have had a go at it. A bit of paint miss there, or it could be from the door opening, it's possible. But there we are. Matchbox 1986, 1/60th scale, Tassie FX4R, Matchbox International Limited. So this was obviously when Matchbox was taken over by the Chinese company, and all the work was moved out of England. But there she is. She's good. And we've got, stepping into the Aussie camp, we've got a 1988 St Kilda Football Club, the Saints. It's missing the wing there, but I do have actually a wing in my scrap box. Not that this will probably get restored. I'll just turn this into a standard Holden Commodore. Let's see if we can get that a bit better for you. 1996, 1/63rd scale, Matchbox Holden Commodore. It'd be a VR or a VS Commodore, like one I used to drive many years ago. So there you go, that's that one. What else we got? For Jim and your trucks, it's not a red truck unfortunately, but it's a work truck. It's got a full working boom on it, and it's where are we? A utility truck, Matchbox International, made in Thailand, 1989 by the looks of that. So yeah, pretty cool. And we've got Peterbilt tip truck or dumper, in rather nice condition there. These chrome ones are a real pain, but never mind. 1/80th scale Matchbox Peterbilt 1981, made in China, so it'll be Matchbox International as well, but again in pretty good nick. A couple of nips and bangs there, but that's they're pretty good, really good. What else we got? Let's go over here. The old Birds Custards, and that's 21 model T Ford, Matchbox International, made in China, 1989. I think these sort of came out in many liveries, all sorts, but this one's in really nice nick, so she's a good one. Alright, let's moving right along. We've got let's go. Alright, let's get all the Matchbox ones out of the way, and then we'll crack on with what's left. We've got a loco here from the Matchbox series that did the trains. We've got Matchbox Superfast 040 steam loco, made in England, 1978, Lesney product. So this was just before they went to Matchbox International, and we've got a couple of different versions of this, so that's a nice one. Alright, we've got Sun Van. It's a Bedford. It's in really nice order. So we've got those super fast wheels, but she's a no-name, made in Hong Kong. So I'd say it's a clone or a rip-off, but still a nice van to work with if I choose to do something with it. And then we got, let's go with this guy. We have, what have we got there? South Wales, London, Midlands, Coast, South Coast and the North. Red and white bus lines. South Wales. Days Gone by Lido. And we all know the story behind Lido. It was Jack Odell. That was his code name during the World War II. Odell, Lido. And then he took that on for his making of these Days Gone models and models of Yesteryear when he left Lesney. and Matchbox. So there you go, a little bit of history attached to that one. There'll be a few buses in this collection too. The gentleman obviously liked railway as well as bus transport, so pop him over there. Let's go with the other bus. We've got another bus here. So I think, Martin, you like all these sorts of things, so pretty cool. So what do we got there? Whoops. So is that Deer Regis or Derby Regis? Rochester. Horsham. It's not Horsham, Victoria. And we've got a Leyland Tiger half cab coach by EFE 176 scale. So I think EFE's are the Dutch company that make these. I'm not 100% certain, but I think they are. So yeah, so that's that one. Keeping up with the buses, we have this little guy. It's absolutely beautiful condition. I think this one is a... yeah, it's a Husky. So Dupel Vista 25 coach, made in Great Britain, Husky models, and that's just absolutely mint. Absolutely mint. Beautiful car or bus. And what else we got? Buses. All right, let's go with this guy. Coming out with a Dinky Toys Atlantean bus, Meccano Limited, made in England. The key to better motoring, Corporation Transport. So yeah, that's the front. I thought that was the front. Anyway, there's the front because he's got a driver in there. So yeah, that's pretty cool, and that's quite a weighty little model. This one actually comes with remnants of its original box, so I'll just pop him there and I'll grab the box remnants. I'm going to try and restore this box to some sort of displayable ability, if I can. So we've got, that's what she would have looked like when she was nice and new. So there's all the details. Number 293. You can snapshot that one if you want, guys. And that's the other side of the box. So yeah, pretty amazing to still have, even though it's only a remnant of the box, it's part thereof. Alright, we're stepping over to our friends in New Zealand, and we've got a couple of little guys here. And this is a real direct knockoff of a Matchbox Lesney, the little Merryweather fire truck. But this one, let's turn it around so we see it, is Fun Ho. Number 21, fire engine, made in New Zealand. So yeah, that's in really good nick. I don't know if that's actually bent or if that's just the shape of the ladder, but yeah, that's a little perler. And then we've got this guy, little forklift. I'm not sure if it actually operates. I don't think it does. No. But again, sorry guys for that bright. That's the thing with this chrome, but these things are so beautiful condition. Fun Ho forklift, number 47, made in New Zealand. So there we have that. On the forklift banner, we've got guys coming now out of Japan or wherever these ones were made, but they're Tamikas, and they do operate. I think they even go up one more. Yeah, there we are. So we've got two of those guys. I'll turn them around and try not to get the glare. But there's Tamika, or Tomy, 1978 forklift, made in Japan. So there we have it. There's actually two of those. So we've got two identical brothers. They're really cool. And then we've got in the heavy equipment, and again, Martin, you might like these, being constructional liker of toys, working crane, everything attached, perfect condition. Flip it around so we read it, and again, made in Japan by Tomika. Tadano rough terrain crane. Number 2 scale is 196 scale, and it is from 1979 Tomy. So yeah, and there's two of these, two identical ones. So they're really cool. Alright, staying with agriculture and such, we have a little model 80 Tough, whatever that is, brand of tractor. Kind of looks like it could be International or Massey Ferguson. And again, Tamika, number F54, scale 174, American tractor by Tommy, Japan. And again, in absolute mint, perfect condition. Really cool stuff, guys. I hope you're enjoying it, because I certainly am. When I got given these, I just couldn't believe it. Alright, there we are. Back in the, I think these are Tommy's as well. Yep. And a nice little articulated truck. An absolutely gorgeous little unit, this one. The van, the door opens, I think. Yep. I think the back sealed. Alright, but there we are. We have panel van, Japan, number 24. And his prime mover is a Hino, so that'll be the Japanese trucks. Hino, I think Fuso, and Hino, I think, were Toyota, and Fuso were Mitsubishi, or they're both Mitsubishi. Either way, from Tamika. So that's a nice little unit. We've got our Pepsi Cola, Mitsubishi. This must be the Fuso truck series from Tamika, number 7, 127th scale, made in Japan. And there's the Mitsubishi emblem on the front. So I think the Hinos must be. It must be the Toyota range. I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know in the comments. Thanks, guys, for that. So there we go. That's another little perler. And then we have the little Esso tilt cab. I think this is another Hino or another Fuso. Hino. And then we have, Hino. Tamika Hino truck. 102 scale. So the scales are quite varied, yet they all look similar in size. So it's pretty amazing. Again, in really lovely condition. And then we have, looks like a Peterbilt, I would imagine, judging by that little round disc on the front of the truck and the amount of rivet work on it. So, but she's a little tow unit, and it's a Tamika as well. 1978 American truck, pretty generic sound, and that's 196 scale, made in Japan. Again, in perfect condition. Right, stepping over, oh no, we'll stay with the trucks. I've got one more truck to show, and then we'll step over to the cars. Got this prime mover here, which has that sort of Mac look about it. And this is a play art made in Hong Kong. Nice set of jewelleries on the back. But it comes with the full tanker. Well, it's not full, the tank's empty actually, but you know. There you go, we have play art made in Hong Kong. It has actually drop down landing gear. And it does sit quite nicely together. So there you have that, guys. Park him over there. Alright, we'll step over into a few cars now. We've got a Mercedes. A bit of schmutz on there. And absolutely beautiful condition. And again, a Tamika. Mercedes-Benz 450 SEL, made in Japan. Well, Mercedes was actually made in Germany, guys, you know, or Bavaria. Let's get it true, but the model was made in Japan. 1/67 scale. So yeah, opening doors. And quite a sweet little car. Staying in that part of the world, we have a Beamer. Opening doors. And Tamika. BMW 320i. So a nice little pair of German Autobahn highwayers. Now we step across the pond and we're in good old England, the UK, Britain, and we have the Roller or Bentley, either or. What do we got here? Rolls-Royce Phantom 4. There we go. No, Phantom 5. By Tamika, 178 scale. So that amazes me that they're 164 scale and this thing's 178 scale and it's roughly the same scale as them. So go figure. But again, opening doors, both sides, in beautiful condition. I mean, the chrome grille is like the real deal. So that's really cool. And while we're still over that side of the pond, again, Martin, from your favourite camp, the XJ12. Oh no, XJS. I'm assuming that's the same thing. Yeah, 1978, 1/67 scale, made in Japan. But opening doors, like all the others, pretty cool and beautiful condition. So we've got some, you know, Merc, Beamer, Roller, Jag. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Alright, well, while we're on the little cars, we'll step over to some of the Matchbox stuff I scored. I'll just push those aside a little ways. We've got a really nice mint condition Matchbox series ISO Grifo, made in England by Lesney. That's all we got on here, I think. And patent number. But that one's in the Superfast era, and that's really nice for the opening doors. And tow hook is still intact, so that's cool. So we've got that gone. We have obviously the right vehicle for it. We have our pony trailer, working order, with ponies. Absolutely mint condition again. Well, not quite absolutely, because there are some little pock marks on there, but it's pretty dang close. What do we got? Yep, pony trailer, Matchbox series, Lesney, England. I can't work out what that says, but it's the Superfast era. And perfectly designed to go on the ESO Griffo. Of course you would. Alright, we have one here in a box. Guess what that is? It's exactly what it is, a box. But we have that guy inside it. Absolutely beautiful. It's the Lamborghini Miura, Lesney Products and Co. So that's when Jack Odell and what was the other guy's name? Can't think off the top of my head. Was part of the crew. Made in England, number 33. Opening doors, and again, this one is in mint condition. I mean, even to have the box, the only thing is there's one flap missing off the box. So that's that guy. And then back to the buses, we have an earlier one, Matchbox series, number 68, the Mercedes bus commuter. And unfortunately it's not the green one, it's the orange one, but it's one of the first orange ones I've seen in this condition, with complete plastic, no damage to the glass. So this, well, most of these other guys are actually going inside to my Matchbox collection, where the good stuff is, and go from there. And then the ones that I've got there that are in seconds condition can be relegated to out here in the shed display. We got here, it's a Made in England by Lesney, Matchbox series, number 68, Mercedes coach. And that is as good as example as you're going to get of one of these. If it was the teal or the green coloured one, they're a little more desirable. Who knows, I might turn one of my other older ones into the green one and just have that as an alternate. So there you go. I'll leave it open and sit that on top there. So that's those guys. Right, we've got a couple of other ones in this box, and then I'll move on to the next box. This, sorry, is going to be a long video, guys. We have the Corgi Ferrari Grand Prix race car, number 154, with its original price, 8 and 11 pence. So that would have been 8 shillings 11 pence. So what's that? 80, nearly 90 cents back in the day, which would equate to well over a few dollars now. And there she is. She's absolutely mint. Absolutely mint. Driver intact. All the artwork on the driver is still in perfect condition. Corgi toys from Ferrari Formula 1, made in Great Britain. Patent application, yada yada yada. Number 154. And that is a really, really nice piece. I'm very, very privileged to be having some of these bits in my collection, because they really are just awesome. Alright, and then we have here Corgi Toys, number 241, the Gear L64 with a Chrysler engine. Glidomatic spring suspension with all its windows. Opening doors, folding seats, plated radiator and bumper, headlamp reflectors. Opening bonnet, opening boot, spring suspension, driving mirror and Corgi dog. So again too, this box has lost its tail end flap, but everything else about it is there. And there is that. Even got the your rego ticket, or whatever you call them over there in England. I'd say the chrome's a little bit less than desired, but I'm assuming that's just being rubbed away in the box. But the jewels are there, number plates still on their perfect condition. Yeah, the chrome will need some touching up. GB on the boot, Let's see if we can get the boot lid open. There we are, boot lid opens. There's the Corgi sitting on the back seat, and there's a suitcase in there, I think. Yep, that's the suitcase that a lot of these models will have. We have the let's find something to put that seat back. So there are the seats that flip back and forward. She's in really good nick. Let's see if we can get that bonnet open without causing any grief. Ah, there we go. Easy peasy. And I suppose if I just pressed underneath there, it would have opened up for me. But oh yeah, there we are. So there's the engine. That little red dot obviously would have been pressing down on the suspension, and that will open up the bonnet for you. So Corgi toys, gear L64, which would be probably 6.4 litre, I thought, with a Chrysler V8, so I'm definitely thinking that's a and 6.4 litre. And we are made in Great Britain, and this, you know, there it is, guys. Absolutely beautiful. Just touch up that chrome and she's good to rock and roll. Right, I'll just pause you for a minute and get the next box ready. Alright, we're back again. The next box has got all these oldies. So we've got the, this is a turn it around the right way, we'll be able to read that. Made in England by Lesney's, models of Yesteryear, Matchbox 1942, no, 1912, Simplex. And I think it's Brian, isn't it? You're the guy that likes all these old girls. So yeah, you never know. There we go again. Matchbox models of Yesteryear, 1934 Riley MPH, Leslie products, made in England, 1973. I mean, they are, these again, they're all in superb, absolute superb condition. And this guy here, we have a Wheels of Yesteryear, or Models of Yesteryear I should say, 38 Hispano Suiza, made in England, Lesney Products, 1973. And that is actually quite a stunning looking car. And last in that series of vehicles we have this guy. And he is, same again, Models of Yesteryear, made in England, number Y11, 1938 Lagonda, Drophead Coupe, 1972 Lesney product. So these are of the first era of the Yesteryear stuff. So I have to look up in my book to see what numbers of production these ones came in, because they changed a lot of this stuff from metal to plastic, and so I'm not sure if there's any hyper value of any kind to these, but to those that love this era of model, yeah, have a chat with me, guys. We might be able to do something. And right, let's move on to, I'll create a bit more room. Got a couple more things to go, not too many more now. Let's go back to the buses. These were bigger boys. We have a Western International Transport Company bus. Obviously, I think the door goes one way. Oh, there it is, a little toy on the little flip switch there. If I can get that to work. There we are. So the door opens up. Not that it lets you much in, but anyway, it works. Again, in beautiful condition. And it's made by S, made in China. I think they may have been ones with pullback motors in or something. Well, this one actually does. Oh, there you go. It's a pullback, but it's quite weighty, so it's, you know, quite heavy die cast. And yeah, just as a stand-free bus, it's actually a neat one. And with the buses, we've got the last of the buses, and this one's obviously out of the homeland there, Martin. £3.75. Flexibus Metro. Let's get some details on it. There we are. Opening doors, Flexibus, diecast metal, time for toys. So I don't know anything about this brand at all, Teamsters, so it must be definitely something out of the UK. But I do remember seeing buses like this travelling around Melbourne and Adelaide when I used to live on the mainland. And I can't actually recall ever seeing a Flexibus here in Tassie, but I'm assuming they may have had them. But yeah, so that's the buses. And if you're into buses, beautiful. Right, we're going back to some... Oh no, we've got one more bus to go. Look at that. I almost forgot about him. .176 scale, precision diecast models, exclusive first edition, Atkinson Ales, and we have a Dame Miller Orion-bodied Coventry Transport. What's that one? CVG6. So all you bus boys, you obviously know what that is, because I haven't got a clue. First edition release program features many other fine models in the 176 scale, suitable for 00 gauge railway. These vehicles are accurate design and livery, make them ideal for both model collector and railway enthusiast. Hence why this gentleman obviously owned these guys. So there you are. That's those. I have four more things to show you, and we shall call this a wrap. Here's one for you, Big Keg. Heathrow Airport, Land Rover. I'm assuming one of those little lights might have been missing, but it says follow me, and I thought that maybe that lit up somehow, but I can't seem to find anything on it that makes that happen. The Matchbox Super Kings, Land Rover, 1987, Matchbox International Limited, made in Macau. But that, again, in mint condition. Less one little light. So that's that guy. And one more thing in 1/24 scale, which is really cool, because this guy is going to be used in my diorama for my big container truck and as such, because everything works on this. It looks really good, but and being the right scale, and it's a Toyota, made by Toyota, made in Japan, and quite a nice little forklift, quite sizable. So it comes up, and I think it leans forward and backwards. So yeah, so that's pretty cool. And the right colour scheme for the Toyota of this era, which is really neat. And that will definitely go on display with my 24th, 25th scale trucks as a utility worker. And finally, guys, for the race car boys, Corgi's JPS Lotus Formula 1. And this is of the first issues. This is one of the original ones. It's not the reprint. It really is from 1973. And it has the Ronnie Peterson and all that information on there if you want to snapshot that and read it. But this one's really lovely. I'll see if I can get him out. I don't know. There we go. We've got the box. There we are. And this guy is just in absolutely stunning, really, really beautiful condition. Must be cornering a bit fast. Turn it around, we can read that properly, and then we'll soon get that for you. Corgi Toys, Whiz Wheels, John Player Special F1, scale 136, made in Great Britain, patent applied for in 1969. So there you go. She's of the early first issue and absolutely mint condition. So that's it, guys. It's a long video. Thanks for staying with me if you stayed through to the end. There will be another video coming up maybe in a week or two. I'm doing some plastic building at the moment, and I'll give you some updates on that. But other than that, this is Johnny V wishing you again a Happy New Year. And I want to say thank you again to Gay, friend from my auntie down south, who father had left these to her, and she has since passed them to me. And I just want to say thank you again for those. And you guys, to all my subscribers, thanks once again for sticking with me, being patient with me on waiting for videos, and look forward to a good year ahead for all of us. And keep safe, enjoy the hobby, whether it's diecast or plastic building, and we'll catch you again. This is Johnny V saying bye now.